for thousands of Metro Detroiters still struggling after the devastating June floods that destroyed basements and their belongings. Money from the state was welcome news.
Except now one homeowner is warning Wayne County residents to be careful of what they sign when they request that state aid. 7 investigator Heather Catallo with this story.
The torrential downpours on June 25th and 26th flooded freeways and basements, sending water shooting into the air from manhole covers and costing homeowners across Wayne County millions of dollars in damage. Residents were forced to throw out thousands of dollars worth of family treasures and had to sift through raw sewage to get their homes put back together.
6 feet 6 inches, so it's in here.
Barry Dixon says more than 6 feet of water gushed into his brand new home in the city of Grosse Pointe, and that's not all.
So the dirt came through that window from outside?
Yeah.
Barry says the force of the water sent dirt pouring through this window. The water wrecked their new furnace and the equipment for Barry's planned retirement project.
My dreams for doing some woodworking in my retirement that I've been assembling tools and such for years, and it's gone.
Barry and his wife Sue say they were stunned when their insurance claim was denied.
How much did you guys lose?
Just over $90,000.
They applied for assistance from FEMA, which did cover their furnace and some of the cleanup expenses. But that still left these retirees on a fixed income facing more than $74,000 in losses.
We're looking for any, relief we could get from it, like most people are.
That's why when Barry heard that the state of Michigan had allocated $10 million for flooding victims in Wayne and Washtenaw counties, he was hopeful they'd get some help. But as Barry filled out Wayne County's online application for that help, he grew concerned with this mandatory release in the application that you have to sign, saying you won't sue the county.
It just seemed backhanded thing to do. They're holding the money out that the legislature gave Wayne County for us flood victims, but you have to do this first. And I feel quite certain that that is not the legislature's intent.
Barry says there's no indication how much money, if any, you could get from the county as part of the program.
Why would you sign your rights away?
Yes, and I don't think they have any responsibility in it, but the investigation's not done yet.
Even though the county might have good motives in doing so, it's intimidating. A person who needs this assistance looks at the form and thinks, maybe I shouldn't apply. That's not what we want.
Former U.S. Attorney Matthew Schneider says the county already has governmental immunity from lawsuits and questioned why they would add this waiver.
Is this the time for the government to put up an obstacle like this? Really, we should just be helping people, giving them the assistance that they need when they desperately need it.
A Wayne County spokeswoman told us in a statement that a release of claims as well as an attestation of truthfulness is commonly required whenever funds are being transferred to claimants seeking funds of this nature. The document is an effort to protect the integrity of the process as well as the county's interests. But Detroit and Washtenaw County, which also received the same emergency money from the state, are not requiring waivers. They haven't yet decided how they'll distribute their share of the money. And Barry says he's also concerned that even if the county isn't responsible for the flooding, that by signing away his rights on this form, could that have implications if he joined the class action lawsuit that's been filed against the city of Detroit and Great Lakes Water Authority?
In any civil litigation, sometimes parties are added and sometimes they're deleted. So if other parties are added and you've signed your rights away, that could have an impact.
It seemed the wrong thing to do, very wrong.
We did ask to speak to someone from Wayne County about this, but they would not talk to us on camera. The deadline to apply for that state funding through the county is next Tuesday. In Grosse Pointe, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.